Hey everyone, Shebim here and welcome back to some more Road to Glory. Right, today we've got 4 matches for you. We've got home against Chelsea in the league, away against Forest in the league, we have got Porto in the Champions League, and then we'll do Arsenal at home as well. 4 big games. I mean, the Porto game is very important, of course, but the Arsenal and Chelsea games both at home in the league are 2 games that we need to win if we want to be looking towards the Premiership this season. Currently, we are second behind Chelsea by 3 points, and of course those are the 3 points that we can gain on them if we win this game. So let's push straight into this Chelsea game, a game that I am desperate to win. See what team we're going to put forward for this one as well. Depend on fitness. I think both teams are fully fit, so what do we got? We've got Notts Forest next, so it doesn't really matter which way around we go. We probably want to go for the strongest team then, which I believe is probably going to be this one, I think. So Lunin in goal, Lamar, Jimenez, Varane, Militao, Silva, Milinkovic, Savage, De Graaf, Martial, Jesus and Ousmane Dembele. Let's go. Boom, 1-0. There we go, 20 minutes in, and Gabriel Jesus heads the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0. Not the man you expect to pop up with a header in the middle of the pitch, is he really? He's not the tallest man in the pitch, but to be honest, getting these sort of goals is mainly about your positioning, and he was positioned exactly correctly. Right at the far post, jumped at the right time, and got there before the defender managed to. So that's a goal for Gabriel Jesus to make it 1-0 here after 20 minutes. Boom. Let's keep pushing. I'll take that all day long. We were struggling. We had the 1-0 lead, and here we are now pumping ourselves 2-0 up. A second Gabriel Jesus goal of the night has secured the win. Good bit of play there. He was all the way through. Thought I'd taken it too far, to be honest, and then he slams it into the back of the net to get his 4th goal of the season. I was trying to make a substitute then, accidentally ended up skipping the replay instead. Well done. Either way, we lead 2-0 in a game that has been very, very tough. I'm very happy with the result, and it will bring us closer to Chelsea. They were 5 points ahead. They're now only going to be 2 points ahead of us. And we're getting closer and closer. Of course, we've got Forest next. That should be a good game for us as well. And then, of course, that important game against Arsenal later on. So without further ado, let's get straight into the Forest game. So it looks like I got a bit confused. We aren't... Ooh, we're actually in a great position. I've just noticed that. I thought we were 2 points still underneath Chelsea. We're not. We're top of the table now. And we have a game in hand on Chelsea. So if we win this game, we're going to go 3 points ahead of them. Excellent. Right. Forest. Now, one of my favourite games in history is when Man United were away at Nottingham Forest and they won 8-1. Should I say it was 4-1 at half time? And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came on the second half and scored 4 goals. That's what we're going to aim for today. So we've got Lunin, Bailey, Koulibaly, Skriniar, Sule, Pulisic, Goretzka, Arthur, Asensio, Mbappe, and Malcolm. So without further ado, let's destroy Forest. Boom. Well, I said I want an 8-1 victory. It's not looking like that's going to happen at this point in time. We do finally get a really scruffy goal to make it 1-0. It's Malcolm with the goal. PJ Toby will be going absolutely crazy if he's watching this to see Malcolm at number 47. PJ Toby has a habit of he likes to have everyone's squad numbers as they should be. I can't really be bothered. I mean, I probably should do at some point, but to be honest, we're coming towards the end of this career mode now. This is our final season, so I don't really care if Malcolm's number 47, to be honest with you. All I care is that he's scoring goals and we win the league. Right, 1-0 after 35 minutes. Let's keep pushing and get a second. Keeper. Boom, 2-0. It's another headed goal. So all we've done so far in this game is, well, of course, the last goal wasn't a headed goal. It was a bit of a messy one, wasn't it, really? But it was a header that got us the goal in the end. Another header here. poked in nicely. I don't know who scored. That was number 8. Is that Milinkovic-Savic, by any chance? Feels like it could be the Milinkovic-Savic. No, it was Goretzka. I know it was one of the central midfielders. Right, 2-0 before half-time. I'm happy enough with that. Boom, 3-0. 63 minutes in and we get the third of the evening. It is Goretzka again. Okay, Goretzka's got twice today. This game's really weird how you'll have like somebody who won't score for ages and all of a sudden they'll just knock in 2 goals in a game. It's a good side-foot volley right in the near post. I'll be very happy with that, and that is Goretzka's 2nd goal in the league. Both, of course, coming today, and on comes Jiang for Sule. You know what? I completely forgot I was recording a video. I was just playing FIFA then. I completely forgot to talk at the end of the last match. 3-0 victory, yes, against Notts Forest. Pretty happy with that. It wasn't quite the 8-1 I was hoping for, but it will do the trick. Of course, that puts us top of the table now by 3 clear points. Next up, then, we have got another Champions League game against FC Porto. I think we're more or less through in this competition now, and a win here would definitely help us along our way. We're going to go with this team, Team A. I want to rest. I might rest a couple of players. No reason specifically. I'm just thinking that I want to give some of these guys a bit more of a chance. So let's play Tonali. Let's play Cardozo. And let's play Arp. And João Felix. Yeah, no reason why. Just fancy giving them a game. So Lunin, Phoenix, Jimenez, Varane, Militao, Silva, Tonali, De Graaf, Cardozo, Arp, and Dembele. So without further ado, Porto awaits. Boom, 1-0. Ousmane Dembele slams it into the back of the net. Say it's a game we should be winning, and it's a game we are winning, so I'm pretty happy with that early on. Gives us that little bit of momentum, and hopefully the Porto heads drop and we can build upon this. It was a good ball, wasn't it? Straight through, and Dembele does not miss those, just slams it right into the top corner, and there we go, 1-0. Oh, keeper actually got a hand on it, I must admit. I thought it was a bit more clear than that, but there we go, 1-0. Wow, João Felix, take no prisoners, eh? Look at that, slamming it right in the top corner. What a freaking goal that is. Absolute cracker. I thought I probably should have taken it a few steps further on, to be honest, but I hit it early, trying to catch the keeper out and put it right in the top corner. And João Felix makes it 2-0. Look at that shot. Keeper had no chance with that one. Could only stand and stare. Right, 2-0 after 36 minutes. Oh my word, what a goal that is. What a goal from Tonali's cheeky little flick across to that finish. That makes it 3-0. Is that Felix again? I think it might be João Felix again, you know. He's got a hell of a finish on him, hasn't he? Look at this. Well, first this little side flick by Tonali, then first time hit right in the top corner. And I think that is João Felix again, it is. Boom. He hit that so sweetly, didn't he? And finds the back of the net. There we go, 3-0 after 67 minutes. They got one back, 86 minutes in. Porto get one back. I don't think at this point in time it's going to really matter, to be honest with you. Pretty simple goal by their standards. Well finished off. And that makes it 3-1. The goal from Andres Amaya's on this game. Is he? Is that just a coincidence? Or is that the same Andres Amaya who's amazing on Football Manager, but he's only like 16 years old? Let's have a look at that. And there we go. 3-1 victory. That does put us through to the next stage of the Champions League. The knockouts, as you can see, the crowd go wild. Right. We've got one match left in this one then. We are now moving on to the game against Arsenal in the league. Another very important game which could help us out. Let's have a quick look at the league before I go to that game, just to see where we sit at this point in time. I know obviously we're top at this point, but yes, we're top by 3 points over Chelsea. Arsenal are currently in 4th. We are 10 points away from 5th place, which is great. So we're definitely going to finish top 4. However, we want to win the league this year. That is our target, and with wins against teams like Arsenal, that could definitely happen. So without further ado, let's push forward to the Arsenal game. Here we go. We're going to go with this team for the Arsenal game then. So Lunin in goal, Bailey, Koulibaly, Skriniar, Sule, Pulisic, Goretzka, Arthur, Asensio, Mbappe, and good old Malcolm. So without further ado, let's take on our 4th and final match of the game. For the game of the episode, that's the words I'm looking for. Simples. Simple, simple, simple. It was our first attack of the half, really. And we've just got straight in and scored a goal. It's Malcolm again. That's a pretty simple one, really. Essentially, a lot of the hard work down the outside on the right. As so. Then plays it across and poked. Well, not really poked. Smashed into the top corner by Malcolm to make it 1-0 here over Arsenal. Wow. He really took that to its limits, didn't he? And that is his 3rd goal of the season. Well done, Malcolm. Wow, how on earth has he headed that in from that distance? That's a cracking header. That makes it 2-0. Weren't expecting that at all, to be honest. It's Mbappe. What a strong header that is by him. Again, just like Gabriel Jesus earlier in the video, not the man you expect to be rising in the box and winning headers, is he really? Compared to some of his bigger teammates, but he just made a run in front of the first man and almost lobbed the keeper, who had come quite a distance out trying to cut the angles down. They just sort of dropped it over his head, more or less. Wow, that's a terrible goal. That's proper FIFA goalkeeping, that is, isn't it? Either way, another goal from Mbappe, and we lead 2-0 here after 20 minutes against Arsenal. And there we go. That makes it... Is that 3 or is that 4 now? It's 3-0. Here at home to Arsenal. It's been a pretty simple game, really. Arsenal never really got into it. I think that early goal was enough to just finish them off. And Mbappe took an interesting first touch, but he's finishing so good he just does not miss, does he? And there he is, slamming into the back of the net. Boom. 3-0 here against Arsenal. Arsenal have got one back. Better late than never, I suppose, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. Mkhitaryan's really celebrating this. In front of the home crowd, he's really celebrating the fact they've just scored a last-minute consolation. They're really happy, Arsenal. Obviously, they won the game, but hey-ho. Crazy, crazy Arsenal way. We're still going to win this one 3-1. I'll take that all day long. Right, it was Mkhitaryan's goal. He's 5th of the season. That's quite a lot, actually, at this point in the season. And we have to survive for all of 5 seconds. There we go. Boom! 3-1 win. Nice. It's going to keep our place at the top of the table nice then, isn't it? Right. I'm just trying to think of the best way to do this now, because obviously the new FIFA comes out in about a week now, maybe less than a week by the time this video goes live, and we're still in November. So what I'm thinking we might have to do is start to whiz through this a bit quicker. Now, what have we got? CSK Moscow, so we're already through in the group stages now. Derby, Southampton, not very interesting. Leicester, Lyon, West Ham, Bournemouth, Leeds, Watford. I think I might come back. That's a long time, isn't it? But all the good stuff's going to happen end of the season, isn't it? Champions League knockout stages, towards the end of the FA Cup as well. So maybe Liverpool, Spurs and Leeds going into February. Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually. Yeah, so we're gonna whiz through a lot off camera then. So we're gonna get through the rest of November and all of December and a chunk of January as well. So, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Of course, if you have, then please do hit a like, and of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. We'll be back tomorrow, if not later on today, for another video, and hopefully by then, we will have got through quite a chunk of this season. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed. Like, subscribe, to the good stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.